Hello everybody. Today's video is not a normal video. It's not a ham radio adventure video, obviously. And it's not a product review or a ham radio on the cheap or any of that crap. Today's video is a little bit of an update to my 3D printed paddles for sale. This is my newest paddle, the pack paddle is what I'm calling it. Here's the pocket paddle. As you can see, it's a lot smaller than the pack paddle. But the pack paddle is a lot nicer than the pocket paddle. The pack paddle is selling for $15 plus shipping. Shipping's usually about $5. The pack paddle is selling $25 plus shipping, which is about $5 still. So I always try to make it end with a 5, so that way it's usually zero at the like $25 plus 5, it's about $30, and I make $25 plus the parts. Which here are all the parts that I have for the pack paddle. This is the center post screw. This is the adjustment screw, yes, and these hold the lid on. And then here is your 2 flavors of springs you can get. You can get stiff. This one's really stiff, and not stiff, or like a little bit less firm, more playable spring. So you can choose what you want. I got a really not firm spring in there. So I guess the first thing to go over is its differences from the old paddle. First off, its size. Okay. Second off, its play, which is adjustable. So as you can see, here's the original one. And there's the inside. Here's the new one. So here, I'll give a little demonstration of it real quick. Oops. Yeah. Here, let me just say my call sign real quick. Anyways, so that is my new paddle. Here's its size. I mean, you've seen its size compared to the old paddle. But here is its like overall shape and everything. Sorry, I keep pushing the button. Let me turn that off real quick. Alright. So as you can see, here is the size of it. You got 3 screws. There's the paddles, as you can see. They have the little up indent type shape. Now, a couple things I want to address. First off, this is the Pack Paddle Revision 1, okay? The Pack Paddle Revision 1 is not for sale. I'm selling the Pack Paddle Revision 2. There's no difference in the mechanism. The only difference is the fact that these countersunk holes will be they need to be a little bit deeper, so that way they are flush, not sticking out just a little bit. And also I need to make a little indent there for the audio jack, which I'll explain. Alright, so the first change, besides the size and the feel and action of it, is the removable lid. Now, another thing I want to address at least is this will look really similar to another 3D printed paddle. I don't remember who makes it or anything. It's usually red and black, and there's a lot of Chinese people selling it now, like a lot of Chinese clones of it. And I believe it uses magnets for separation. And the mechanics will look very, very similar. I just want to say, I did not copy it. You can take that as maybe you think I'm lying. I don't care. I did not copy their design. I noticed that after the fact. I went on eBay and that was recommended to me. And I looked at it and I realized that the design is very similar, but it's not the same design. All right, even though it both uses screws and everything, it's a different design. So the reason why the audio jack isn't glued and it's in the middle here is because of this version's issue, I may say. Wherever I set my audio jack. There it is. Okay. Let me move these screws and grab the audio jack. So let me just move all the junk out of the way. Alright, so the reason why these the reason why it's shoved in there, not glued down, is because, see that audio jack hole? It doesn't really fit. It just barely fits, okay? And once this is glued to the base, usually it ends up, well, also, the base usually has a stop, which I had to break off of this one, but it usually has a stop to prevent strain on the glue that holds it down. So do these. These also have that. But basically, I made the walls too thick, so I need to put a little indent there, just so this to fit just a little bit better. So yeah, so that way I don't have to move the stop. The other thing I might do, I don't know if I will, I might sell, extended paddles. Just because some people might not like the fact that the paddles are almost right up against it. Some people might want the paddles to be out here a little bit more. If you want that, I'll sell extended paddles. Probably for like $5. You know, I don't like overcharging crap. You know, that's rude. Anyways, so yeah. So the little paddle here, the pocket paddle is costs $15 plus shipping. Shipping's about $5. I always try to make my prices about 15, or you know, with ending in a 5, so that way overall it's like 30. You know, like these, if you buy one of these, shipping's about $5. I charge 15, so it's about $20 you pay. With these are $25, and they are the same way, about $5 of shipping. So see how I went with it again. $30 if you know, it costs about $30 in total. So yeah, that's how I like to price things. So in the version that you will get will have all the issues fixed that this one doesn't have. For example, the audio jack will be glued down, not shoved up in here. So it'll be glued down there and everything. And yeah. So that's that. I'll put it back together and I'll do one more show and tell of it, I guess. Just show you. Oh, I forgot to show you the adjustments. I'm sorry. Alright, so this has adjustments, which the last version did not have. Here, let me change some stuff. I don't know if you can hear that actually. Here, let me turn it up. Alright. Alright, there we are. So, these have adjustments, and it's a good thing that they do because, as you can see here, well, you can't really see, sorry. This one feels like it has a lot more play than that one does. There's a lot more action. So, you can simply just tighten this screw up. Whoops. Alright. And I might even also include a little cardstock feeler gauge, just so you can set that, and I'll show you how to use it. It's really simple. I'll use my QSL card just because. Well, here, this is about what you're gonna get. You'll get a little strip, something like this, and basically how you use it is you. Let me turn off the radio. You put it in between the stop there. Oh yeah, this also has a stop on it. With these, if you were to take the cover off, which is just 4 bits of glue, if you were to take the cover off, then these would spring out, and you couldn't use it without the cover on it. These, I have a little stop, so you can. But anyways, so to use the little feeler gauge, you can either use it there and adjust it until it's just touching. So like, for me, the way I would have to do it is I would stick it in there and see how this is not making noise, and then I would have to just tighten this up. Actually, alright, there we go, and I tighten it up until you did hear noise. So So here, I'll show you again with this side. It's really simple. So let's say this side's got a lot of play. Alright, so basically how you would do it, it's really simple. You take the cardstock, or whatever I send you, and you stick it in there in between the stop there. I don't know if you can see that. The little tiny stop there, and the center post. Or, little tiny stop there, and the paddle. Alright, so now we start screwing in the adjustment screw until you hear a tone. Alright, then we can pull it out. And now they're evenly spaced. So yeah. Oh crap. Alright, I'm gonna explain why you just kept hearing it like get stuck on or whatever. That was actually because the audio jack started shorting out. That has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that this audio jack has been through the paces. So, anyways, yeah, it's been swapped and super glued and screwed up and everything. But I promise you, when you get one, it's not gonna do that. If it does do that, send it back to me or have a crack at fixing it yourself. I don't, you know, it shouldn't do that. All right, it should not do that. Okay, so yeah, it's really simple, and I'll put it back together. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened is I bumped the screw in it. Yeah. So, I don't know. Alright. Alright. So now it's really simple to just put back together. We'll just, you know, make sure these... I'm turning that... Right. Alright, I'm turning that back off. Alright. Never mind. I'm sorry. What? Turn the radio off, dang it. Jeez, okay. What? Whatever. I don't... Yeah. Alright, I'm sorry. What happened there was, before, when I was prototyping, I used a bigger screw, so these holes are just a little bit too big for these screws. That's just because I used too big of screws before. But that's not like that, because when you get yours, it will not have already been stretched out by bigger screws. Alright, anyways, so, when you order any of my paddles, this is what comes in the contents. Here, let me just put the cover back on. Just 3 screws on the top. Yeah, alright, so when you order my paddles, this is what comes in the box. If you order or in the bag, I'm sorry, I don't ship them in boxes. Boxes are expensive. Alright, we're done with that. Okay, and when you buy a paddle of mine, alright, this is what comes in the bag. And I even have a bag to show you the bag. So you'll get one of these bags, alright? Actually, I don't even know if these will fit in these bags. So if you buy one of these, it might not even come in this bag. But anyways, you get one of these. Oh wow. You get one of these feeler gauges if you buy this one. If you buy this one, you'll get one of these cardstock measuring feeler gauge things. If you buy one of these, it doesn't. And you get one of these. It says thank you for your purchase. And yeah. Actually, you won't get one that says pocket paddle. You'll get one that says pack pedal. So anyways, so that's what you get, and that's how it works, and that's what's for sale, and that's, yeah. So, like last time, I will link the QRZ and QRZ post in the link below, or in the description below, so that way you can buy one if you want. Also, last time I said that I'd put a little dot up there in the corner, and it's not that I forgot to do that, it's that I was going to do that, but apparently you have to be a YouTube member to do that for whatever reason. Yeah, if you want to include links that are not YouTube videos or channels or whatever. So if you want to include links, not YouTube videos, then you have to be a YouTube member, which sucks, but whatever. You'll just have to go into the description. Anyways, so that's that, and I'll see y'all later, and go ahead and check the QRZ page below. Alright, see y'all next time.